Hey everyone, I'm Matt.
Hi, I'm Desiree.
And we're bringing you this week's Rising Tide West Coast Swing Guide.
This week on the guide, we are continuing with Telemark May, where we talk about this really fun pattern, the Telemark, and variations of it. So this week we thought we'd start with a Telemark that's going to add time and drama to your West Coast swing with a fairly easy exit, but a pretty intricate entrance. That is right, it is the Telemark with the double head loop at the beginning. Let's show it to you and then break it down and follow.
1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6, 7, and 8, 9, and 10. Breaking this down for our leaders. It's really that arm work that Desiree mentioned before that's really the tricky part of this pattern. So I'm going to go like super slow-mo through that arm work. So you can either start with right to right and ask for left on top, or start with left over right, depending on just where you are. I'm prepping like I would for a standard inside turn, and both hands are going up and over Desiree's head. Once that's happened, I start dropping my left hand down, and as Desiree is finishing her turn, I loop my own right hand over my head. Notice how low this left hand is at this point. Then this one comes up and over. Now at this point, leaders, I'm going through the telemark. And like Desiree mentioned, the telemark part of this pattern is a little bit easier actually than our standard telemark. So what happens is here, right now my connection is on Desiree's right shoulder blade. I'm going to trail down to her right hand as I scroll through and reach around to catch her left shoulder blade. This is 5 and 6. This position should look pretty familiar at this point. This is our basic telemark ending as well, where you finish with that inside turn for 7 and 8, and can accent 9 or triple it out 9 and 10.
Yeah, for our followers, 2 things to keep in mind. Again, we said this is intricate and very light handwork and arm work going on. So we want to implement what is called sticky hands in West Coast swing. Thank you, Miles and Tessa, for that. So sticky hands are when we have light constant reciprocal pressure in the handhold or in our connection. So Matt could actually lead me and lead my frame with his frame by simply keeping a light touch. There's no strength, there's no pushing or pulling here, it's just a light constant reciprocal touch here. You can see that in the telemark. 1, 2, right here is where I want to implement sticky hands. My arms are light as feathers as I move through, and especially here is the head loop, I'm not resisting. Remember those push breaks where we do a head loop with the push break? It doesn't work if I have too much tension in my bicep or in my arm. So instead I need to utilize sticky hands to keep the connection with my leader, but also allow my leader straight ahead. So that's the first thing. I want to show that here, nice and light, all the way around. Sticky hands here to maintain the connection, and we're done. The final thing is to keep your momentum in this West Coast swing telemark. It's a very light connection throughout, and so it could be easy to, I'll do this the way I don't like it so much, try to rely on the leader to drive you through this horn, lose your footwork, and make it overall a flop. Instead, what we want to do is walk, walk, triple step, triple counter the leader all the way through, so there's nice momentum throughout.
Showing this whole pattern one final time. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6, 7, and 8, 9, and 10.
Thank you so much.
That was your guide. Thank you everyone for tuning in. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our YouTube channel, like our Facebook page, and check out our website and online store linked in the description.
Bye.